Welcome back to my channel. Did you guys like this week's episode? Keep watching if you want to see my breakdown of episode 5, Magic Ashton. I love how he sticks it to Kevin. He knocks him down a few pegs and I love it. Kevin really should treat Captain Lee better than he has been. We really didn't see a lot of Captain Lee in this episode. I really hope Kevin doesn't fuck over the captain at the next dinner service. But if he does, maybe we'll get to see Ben. So, I guess screw up all you want, Kevin. If you're so worried about what the captain thinks about you, you probably shouldn't bring up your past fails, dude. No wonder he's such a baby. His sister confirmed that his family had a big part in making him like that. You did a disservice to him, guys. He's not a terrible chef. He pulled off the 10-course meal, but his attitude leaves something to be desired. Every time he talks about lady friends and what he wants to do with them, it makes me sick. Gag. Ugh. As always, I think Kate is doing a wonderful job. She even stepped in and relieved Simone in the laundry hole. Like she said, she knows how it is. Kate's facial expressions while Kevin was freaking out at Simone and Abby was priceless. She was trying so hard to contain her amusement of the situation. From what I see, Kate has a pretty good handle on all the happenings of the boat. I love how Simone and Abby continued to talk while Kevin was trying to speak with Kate about dinner service. How's it feel to be completely disrespected, huh, Kevin? Oh my gosh, Simone, haven't you ever poured a beer before in your life? Tilt that shit on the side and pour. Ta-da! Fixed. Once again, Simone really is trying to help Abby with her emotions. She's a really good friend. I'm so glad she's helping Simone in the laundry more. She might not know exactly how to complete the laundry, but she's trying to learn the best she can. It's okay that she's more strong at service. Everyone has their own strengths. Courtney's reaction to Abby's text proposal was my favorite thing ever.
Get engaged via text. Someone that you were with for 2 years just all of a sudden tells you that they love you via text. My eyes are rolling all the way off the boat.
Her reply to Kevin about who can mop the floor for him after dinner service was amazing, to say the least. I think Ashton's change in tone with Abby is twofold. She's no longer a hookup option, and she's really bad at her. I think it's hysterical that he's just noticing how much Abby doesn't care about the job 5 episodes into the season. I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't be sad if Ashton stripped for me. He doesn't need to talk, just strip and look pretty. 11th course is right, ladies. He can show me the fundamentals of giving a lap dance any day of the week. Is it hot in here? Instead of mopping the deck himself, he should have went and grabbed Brian to do his work first. Not just do it himself and then bitch about it later. You would think that Brian would want Ashton to get Abby back in line. But he thinks Ashton is being too hard on her? Where has he been? It's cute that he wants to help Courtney inside to gain a little brownie points with her, but he's got to be smarter about when he does help her. How about when all of your work on the deck is done? Dude. But at least he doesn't try to bullshit Ashton by lying about the things he's done on deck. I mean, that's good, I guess. It's nice that both Ashton and Brian are mature enough to discuss a problem, talk about it, and move on, not letting it ruin the work relationship. It's funny when Brian says he's working the hardest on the boat. I tend to almost believe him. But when Kevin said it, it was laughable at best. Typical horny guy. All they want to do is get it in. I wonder what the hell happened to his stomach. Maybe too much drinking the night before? Delayed reaction? But as bad as he feels, at least he was on deck on time.
I guess could give a if you're sick. You just gotta suck it up. You gotta do it for the crew and just get through it.
Truer words have never been spoken. But my fucking God, we could all do without the damn sound effects of puking. Yuck. No one wants to hear that. Abby's stupid if she thinks that her complaints about the job are valid. She can't even handle her radio properly. She's a total millennial. Getting engaged via text message? She said on Twitter that they didn't show the full conversation, but still. That's still odd. I don't think Ashton is concerned with giving you a break considering you lollygag all day long. If people's head in the clouds resonates with you, it's really not Ashton's fault, girl. It's called a guilty conscience. And actually, yes, he can expect his crew to work as hard as he does. Y'all have kind of an important job, if you didn't notice. Brian isn't being a dick to you. No one is. You just aren't meant to be in the motor yacht world. If you want to leave, girl, just shit or get off the pot. Kate's right. You're being kind of a brat. This week, the primary guest is McCall Sink. She's a doctor who loves herself some charters. Let's hope these ladies have more class than the last ones. They certainly have a better sense of humor. If I were those ladies chartering a yacht, I'd flirt with the eye candy on board as well. Flirting is fun, and I'm sure it helps the cruise tips. It's such a nice change from the medical emergencies of the last few weeks. These ladies just want to have fun and get wasty pants. Who can blame them? What a nice change. Thank you, ladies. Captain Lee's words of wisdom from this week's episode.
If you don't want an honest answer, I'm not the guy you want to ask.
The shit Kate says that makes me laugh. Let's take a look at the pit and the peak of this episode. Do you agree? Sound off below. The peak of the episode was Ashton demonstrating his hot stripper moves, and the pit of the episode was Kevin as a person. These are my predictions for this season. What are yours? Please comment below and tell me. Highlight from Captain Lee's Twitter. Highlights from Kate's Twitter. Highlights from Simone's Twitter. Highlights from Courtney's Twitter. Highlights from Abby's Twitter. On the next episode of Below Deck, Episode 6, Penis Ravine. The crew deals with the fallout of Abby's impulsive decision to leave the boat. Tanner tries and fails to work through a serious stomach sickness. Meanwhile, Kevin continues his redemption tour with a risky dinner menu choice, and Simone begins to feel frustrated with the lack of opportunities on board. As Brian and Courtney's romance begins to bloom, Ashton tries to blow off some steam by testing his flirtation skills with not one, but 2 women on the cruise night out. As always, thank you for watching, and try not to screw the pooch this week, okay?